to Mother Cow Crochet. Today it's cold outside. It's still dark because it's early morning. It's soon 8 o'clock. So the sun is trying to get up. And I'm sitting here. The girls just went to school. And the other small kids are on daycare. So I was thinking, why not talk to you guys? Because I missed you. I missed you a lot. I'm still on my thing. Because it's... What's the day today? 14th. So it's... Oh, it's just tomorrow too. And then it's over. Then I can tell you about my thing. I've been tagged by Teresa from Little Trees Treasures. And I'm tagged in 10 non-yarny things about myself. So I've written it down on big papers with big letters, but I can't see it anyway. So I'm having it the wrong way. So I'm starting now. First thing, non-yarny thing about me could be, yes, I've got a passion or a crazy thing for books to write in. I can't see what I write if I use them. But mostly I buy them because I think they are pretty. And then they just stay in my shelf. And sometimes I give them away to the kids. But sometimes they aren't allowed to use them. They are just sitting in my shelf and being pretty. Crazy, I know. We have a store in town. It's just paper. And you know what? I've never been in it. It came for about probably 10 or 15 years ago, and I've never been in it. Because I know if I go in there, I'm not coming out. Because they got paper, they got envelopes, they got, you know, everything. Pens, can't do that. So that's one thing about me, a crazy thing about me. And next I've written ocean. Ocean is the best place to think. I love the ocean. When I was a little girl, we grew up about 200-300 meters from the ocean. So I've always lived by the ocean. I really do love the ocean, and it's the best. I love it in the summer to go and swim and so on, but a real stormy day by the ocean is super. You sit on the rocks on the pier and you just enjoy life. I like that one. And then I've got daydreaming. I'm somewhat a scenario person, I can call it. Because I make up movies for myself. Scenarios of what can happen if this goes this way or that way. And I've already lived 1,000 lives, I think. I know, it's crazy, but my brain is just going super fast in every direction, I think. And that's just a little bit of me. And I know that my sister is just the same, and my dad is just the same, so I'm blaming Dad. It's his fault. So just a scenario person, just daydreaming a lot, and yeah, just doing it all the time. If I do like this, then it could be, and then it's just. And I've noticed that my 10-year-old is the same, because she can will come down from her bedroom at night crying, and I think she's had a bad dream, but no, Mom, I was just thinking. And I'm just the same. So we're just that kind of people. Next is non-organized. I have a wish to be very organized, and I like, when you're doing big house cleaning or something, I put up post-it notes of what I'm going to do, and when I've done it, I rip it off, and then I got fewer and fewer post-it notes. I love that. I love schedules. I love writing up things that I'm going to do, plan things. So I'm quite square, but I'm not an organized person who can take it a step further. Because I enjoy doing the list. I enjoy doing the schedule, but I'm not always following it. So really an unorganized person. I try to have my yarn just in my yarn shelf, and when I'm crocheting at night, I try to put it away. So I'm organized in my shelf. Currently, I got my new place where I'm sitting here now in my living room, because I'm just about to get my living room back. And my yarn shelf is over that way behind me in that room. And then I've got the white chair in the kitchen that way. So I got yarn everywhere. Not organized at all. Next thing, I don't know which number it is cooking. I'm not that good of a reader, because I've got my low vision. So following a recipe is just like when I'm crocheting. I can read a pattern, I can read a recipe, but I don't follow it. Something to do with that organizing, perhaps. So I just make up things and experiment, make new recipes for myself that I'm sharing with my friends and loved ones. And I'm kind of a clean eater. Try to do everything myself. So a lot of recipes are very simple, very clean, and clean tasting, not super many ingredients. I think most things I do is about 5 or 7 ingredients, so it's quite simple to do. I like cabbage, so it's much cabbage and coconut milk and curry, a lot of things. I like to cook. And in the summertime, I love to swim. Swimming is like therapy, and I can think about everything and nothing, and I make up new projects, new plans, new recipes, and I often solve world problems when I'm swimming. And I'm quite a fast swimmer, I think. And I swim for a long time, and very long. So this summer, in one session, I swam almost 3 kilometers. I swam 2.8 kilometers. Because then I saw what the time was, and I had 10 minutes before I was going to get the girls. So I had to stop there. So, love to swim. I had a challenge to swim 3 kilometers at one time. And I almost did. So I have to do that this year too, in the summer. And I try to swim at least once a week. In the winter time, we have an indoors pool, but then I have to take the bus and do it after work, so I haven't come around to do that. So I have to do that later on. No series I written. I don't look at TV that much because I can't see what happens on the TV. I listen to TV, so if it's a movie or something like that, I can listen to it, and then I sit and ask people. Sometimes when they are not saying anything, I have to ask what they are doing. But series have a big problem with that, and I don't think it's because I don't see that much, because I can see the first episode and think it's super good, and then I miss the second one, and I can't see the third episode if I haven't seen the second, so I miss the third too, and then I'm just it's too much to catch. No, I'm not often into series. And then some people say, oh, but you can look at Netflix. Yeah, I can, but no, I don't see the point. So I'm an audiobook person instead. I read a lot of books. There was an interview once with some salespeople, and they asked me, it was from a book club, I think, and they asked me how many books I read in a year. And I think the answer of that question often is 10, 15 books perhaps. And I said, how many weeks are there in a year? Okay, 52. About 52 books, perhaps some more. And the girl in the phone, she just, what? Yeah, I love books. And if it's a good book, it's going through my ears quite fast. Because I think I try to not take it up to bed, because then I won't ever sleep. I sleep a little as it is now, and I've banned books and crocheting in my bedroom, because now I sleep about 5 or 6 hours, and if I should take it up with me, then I would never sleep, I think. So no series, just audiobooks. And the next one is that I work at the library, and perhaps that's a little bit to do with my audiobooks that I love to read. I work with audiobooks on the library too, for people with reading disabilities, so dyslexia or low vision or other things that make you not reading a paper book. I work with those, and we have something, I know you in the States got too, and it's called Daisy books. It's digital audio-based information system, I think. So that's what I'm doing at work, and sending it out to people who needs more books. What I mostly drink. I love coffee. It's always coffee in the morning, and it's not just one cup. It's some more. And then I love tea. I'm not super fond of black tea or red tea or even green tea. So I don't know if you can call it tea, but I like puka, and the ones that I love most are just spices and berries and so on. So my favorite right now is it's a pink box, and it's with elderberries, and it's some licorice root and perhaps some blackcurrant in it too. But it's elderberries at least, and it's super good, and it turns all red. The tea is all red, and I love ginger teas. I make my own brews. I boil lemons and oranges and cinnamon sticks, and sometimes I'm throwing in basil or thyme, or everything that's in my shelf. And I experiment with that too. I love it. Elderflowers is a favorite, so I've done some elderflower lemonade with lemon in, and put it in the freezer, and then I just carve out a spoon, put it in a cup, and fill it up with hot water. Super good. And it's super good for coughing. When you have a bad cough and you don't want to take medicine, you take elderflower tea. Super. And then the last one. I think I've got 10 now. The last one is walking. And walking, just like swimming, is therapy. You think extremely good when you're out walking. And I solve many problems for myself when I'm out walking. Often just need about half an hour or something like that, so a couple of kilometers. But I love a good long walk. So every spring and every summer we go on something that we call Prince Bertil. He was a prince in Sweden for a long time ago, and he was living here in my hometown, and they called a route along the ocean after him. And it's about, I think it's about 20 kilometers all the way, and that is just a super nice walk. So I have to film something on that next time I go on my walk, because it's super. And then sometimes I walk home from work when I got the time, because it takes a couple of hours, and that's almost, I think it's 18 kilometers. So almost 20 kilometers there too. I love it. And I'm a barefoot person, so I'm not doing it with sneakers or some big squishy bouncing shoes, because I'd rather go barefoot, totally barefoot, but it's too much glass and those things on the road. So I use zero shoes and love it. There is a line in my life that I like things to be clean, and where I can do it, I do it. So it's my shoes, and it's my food, and everything else is too much. So that's me in a little nutshell. And I hope you learned something more about me. And yeah, that was my 10 things